Welcome back to St. Louis Teens. As all of us today are battling the pandemic that is the coronavirus and its effects in some way or the other, there are people among us who are risking their lives to help save the lives of others. So, welcome to our series on COVID-19 heroes, which is a celebration of these people and an appreciation of their service. So, our heroes today are Bishop Robinson, who is not only a bishop at Destiny Church, but also the director of St. Louis CityHope group of shelters, along with Jennifer, who is the CFO and business manager at St. Louis CityHope as well. So, Bishop Robinson and Jennifer, we thank you so much for your continued service to the unhoused, our community, and the country in midst of this pandemic. We are grateful for the service that you do, which we understand comes with stress, sacrifice, and risk. So, Bishop Robinson and Jennifer, you are our heroes.
Thank you, Sri. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
So, Bishop Robinson and Jennifer, we would like to know how it has been for both of you helping the unhoused during these times.
You mentioned some of those things. It certainly is enjoyable to do what we do. There's no way that I would be able to just sit back and not do anything during a situation like this. But along with that does come a certain level of stress and just some exhaustion because there's early mornings and long nights.
And it's great to see the impact that we're making on people's lives. As we often tell others, we are the only family that many of our unhoused friends and guests have. So to be able to be that friend, that family member, that extension, it is an honor and a privilege. And it's great to see the smiles on their faces, the improvements that people are making, and the happiness that is being shared amongst everyone here.
And I understand that, the needs of the unhoused have changed drastically because of this pandemic. It's a completely different situation in terms of especially many more people seeking shelter during this time. So could, each of you shed a little bit of light on how specifically your needs at CityHope have changed?
Yeah. So with this, there's increased increased number of bed spaces that are needed. In order to practice good social distancing, we had to thin out all of our shelters, and that meant less people that were allowed to be within that one facility. So we have 4 of them, but we lost some people in that because we had to make social distancing space. So there is certainly still a great need in our community for additional shelter beds to be opened, as well as there's with the COVID-19, with that crisis going on, we have to be very mindful of our sanitation practices. We have to be mindful of wearing masks and the cleaning supplies that we have. All of that has increased our budget substantially.
I agree, especially with the social distancing, being able to serve less people. That can definitely be a stressor because we want to ensure that there is no one out on the street. So as Bishop Robinson said, we are definitely in need of more bed space in the St. Louis area.
And, sort of continuing on that, whether it's in terms of bed space that's needed or anything else, how mainly can the community help you and the residents of CityHope during this time?
Well, they certainly can always go to our website at www.cityhopestl.org. That has a great deal of our information there. You can volunteer, you can make meals, you can donate monetarily. And our Cash App, which is one of the fastest ways to get donations to us, is $CityHope STL.
That's
right?
That's right.
Okay. And there's also a link on there for PayPal, or you can send it directly to us through the U.S. mail. These are all ways that you can donate. In our 24-hour facility, we're looking for individuals that, and I'm going to be asking Shri to do a workshop soon, because we have classes that we have on a daily basis for our guests here at our 24-hour facility. So it would be great to have individuals that might want to talk about entrepreneurship, financial management, budgeting, banking, all of those. Employment, yeah.
Education. Some people are in need of their GED, or some people want to go into a trade. So we're definitely looking for people who are willing to volunteer in those areas as well.
All right. Well, for those of you who are watching this video and wish to help St. Louis City Hope, we will link their website below in the description, so you can access that down there. And finally, Bishop Robinson and Jennifer, once again, we thank you for your time answering all of our questions and for your service during these difficult times.
Thank you so much, Shri. We appreciate you.